Welcome Wasteland Warriors, get ready for an epic dive into the wild world of my modded Fallout 4 escapades. Today's episode is so massive that I had to split it into two parts. Why, you ask? Well, our quest to aid Jack Cabot turned into a saga of epic proportions. Think mad scientist meets a rad powered roller coaster. But hold on to your pit boys, because the real gem of this video is Darlene spilling the Nuka-Cola on her life story. Trust me, it's a tale so deep and fantastical I couldn't resist leaving it in for you. I've even time-stamped it so you won't miss a single moment of her post-apocalyptic chronicles.
One day it's up a grave, a grave, a grave. One day it's up a grave, but our cups disappear.
If you do nothing else, make sure to catch Darlene's story. It's a vault of emotions. And hey, don't forget to show some love with a like and smash that subscribe button. The wasteland awaits, and I want you all on this adventure with me. Private property, no trespassing. Seen that sign before. Alright, hopefully the ghouls will stay dead on this one.
These idiots again.
A bit of ammo, it's always good, and they can take out the last of the
Not a clue.
last of the ghouls, hopefully. Right. Come on.
Go away.
Okay.
I'm here to talk to Jack Cabot.
Oh, it's you. Good. Come on in. Let's go meet the boss.
Okay.
Jack, the new gal is here.
One moment. I just have to...
You'll be right with her.
Oh, damn.
I think I'm going to wait out here.
To adjust the mixture. Hello. Welcome to Cabot House. I'm Jack Cabot.
Pleased to meet you, Jack.
And I am very pleased to meet you. Edward finds it tiresome, but I always like to know personally everyone who works for me. Please, have a seat. How about a drink? Edward, the good bourbon, eh?
I nabbed a mini-nuke the last time I was in here.
Please,
Might
have a
be why
seat.
Deacons never asked me back.
Let's go check it out.
Sounds good.
Now, before we
Hey,
get down to
Piper.
business,
Used to feel like
I
I
have
was
a
the
question
only
I'd
one
like to
who saw
ask
the
all my
Commonwealth
new
for what it
employees.
Is this really the time
Don't
for
interrupt, Edward. The question is this. Do you believe there is other intelligent life in the universe?
Little green men and UFOs? Come on.
You misunderstand me. I'm not talking about the flying saucers of popular hysteria. What I refer to is the hidden history of our planet. The very origins of human civilization. Ancient powers that modern science, even at its pinnacle, could barely begin to comprehend.
You can believe whatever wacko theories you want, as long as I get paid.
We will be getting paid, right?
And once again, Darlene disliked that.
Well, if that's how you feel, I'll leave you to Edward. He'll be your immediate supervisor. There won't be any need for us to have any further direct interaction.
You really do have a way with people. Luckily, I didn't hire you for your personality. So, congratulations. Welcome to the family.
That was interesting.
Good. If you like that kind of thing, you've come to the right place. That's part of the job, by the way. It's best to keep an open mind. Jack may be eccentric, but he's definitely not crazy. The job I got for you is simple. Jack owns a facility north of the city. There's an important package that went missing between there and here. I need you to track it down and bring it back to me. Any questions?
Only about 1 million.
You should start at Parsons State Insane Asylum. Don't let the name spook you. It's just a secure building that we're using. We think the courier got ambushed as he was leaving the place. The guards heard gunfire in the distance, but we don't know exactly what happened. Check in with Maria at Parsons. She's in charge of the security force there. She can point you in the right direction. You all set then?
I was all set when I walked in here.
Well then, get going already.
Oh,
Well, I managed to annoy 2 people in that conversation. Right, let's get out of here. Go and speak to this guard. And if these ghouls get too much, I'm uninstalling that mod. Right, where do I need to go to? Oh, that's a bit of a trek. Guess better get going then. Is that who we've got to speak to? Well, it looks like he's standing guard there. The quest marker's pointing this way. Put the gun away.
Hi.
This place is off limits. You'd best move along.
Edward said you might know where to start looking for the package that went missing.
Oh, you're the new girl. So this package, pretty sure we know where it is. The guys that shot Ben are holed up in the Parsons Creamery, just north of here.
So you've just been waiting for me to show up to do something about those assholes.
Darlene actually quite liked that one, surprisingly enough. Alright, where we got to go then?
As far as I remember, I don't answer to you. And yeah, we were waiting for you. That's your job, to deal with unexpected problems that come up. My job is to make sure nobody gets into this place.
Lucky for you, I'm not afraid of a few raiders.
Well then, why don't you get out of my face and go kill them?
Give him a bit of attitude. Why not?
Hi.
I already
Oh, where's this creamery then?
Sorry, you say something?
Right, so it turns out the creamery wasn't that far away after all. So it only took me like 2 minutes to get here. Whee! I don't think so.
Oh, you pay for something.
No, he's gone down. I was stuck behind the rock. Rock in a hard place. Like, seriously.
Oh, that was easy.
Right, didn't get a chance to really hit anything then, so that was a waste of time, wasn't it? We'll grab that serum in a sec. Let's just loot this. Get some ammo!
Suits me fine.
You won't need it anymore.
Mysterious serum. Excellent. Now we can head back to Jack Cabot's place.
really
But
don't
I'm just going to
care.
quick look around first.
You got a minute? I want to tell you a story. Maybe we can go together at a bar to chat over a drink or coffee?
Anything you want to talk about?
Appreciate it. We've been on the road together for a while and I liked it. You probably have a lot of questions, but you left me alone. Thanks for that. Maybe it's time for you to get some answers. Want to know a bit about me?
It would be nice to know more about you.
Right. First, I would like to say that I'm not exactly what you think I am. Won't you play a little game?
Game? What do you mean?
You have to guess what I am, and I tell you if you're right or wrong.
Sure. Sounds fun.
Yeah, gonna be fun. So you're in?
Absolutely. I'm in. You're a synth?
No, not really. I'm sorry, I'm stupid. I'm beating around the bush because it's hard for me. You know, I have not always been what I am today. I had another life. It was another time. Gone.
What are you?
I don't know. Maybe a human mistake? Or maybe a wonder of science? Or maybe just a piece of junk?
Keep talking.
Look at me, tell me, what do you see?
You certainly look like a woman.
Really? You see a woman? Well, that's interesting. Keep that in mind. But you know, for most of people, I'm just a freak. I'm not used to what I am. I was so different before. And now look at this. What am I? Nothing but a monster. A human-shaped canister with nothing inside. A scent? Why? Is it comfortable to think that I'm not made of flesh because a part of me is robotic? I was born human. I just got a tiny upgrade. But it's just a matter of fact. I'm not a machine.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
Well, it's a pretty long story.
If you have something to say, I'm listening.
It was a long time ago. I was a mercenary. With my abilities, I could make a fortune, but I got some bad habits. Burning the candle at both ends. I always thought it was better to burn out than to fade away. Psycho's a long dear friend. I think I just wanted to forget. I mean, forget the reality, the truth, about me, about my life. This ugly reality. I was a killer, a cold-blooded murderer. They say the best things are free, but I wanted everything. Someone had a job for me? As long as there was some money at the end, I wasn't watching. Drugs were making me blind, and I didn't want to see. I guess in the worst moments of my life, Psycho was my most faithful friend. Making me sleep without nightmares, working without thinking, and just standing up. I evolved myself for years. I guess I'm afraid of fighting too much or too little. I've been on this merry to hell for years, until I got this mission that changed my life forever.
Forever?
And even after. The usual story. A guy hired me to kill his wife's lover. Easy work, at least on paper, because the mission started to mess up when I arrived by my target's house. Another mercenary was already there and he didn't look happy. He was talking with my target in the middle of the street. I hid and watched them. The situation was very bizarre. I had a strange feeling. Something wasn't right. I kept hiding long enough to hear them talking about getting back home. So I thought the mercenary was hired by my target's wife to get him home. This didn't fit to my mission, which was to hunt him down.
What did you do?
My job. I grabbed my gun, jumped out of my hiding place, said sorry for compromising a lovely family reunion, and then I shot everyone. It was a damn good fight. But something was definitely not right. That mercenary was much too skilled. I mean, he was not the usual mercenary type guy. He was different. I must confess, I was almost sad to kill someone with his abilities and his style. But, you know, I'm never sad for too long. One dose of Psycho and everything is forgotten. At least for a while. I know, it It's a pretty disgraceful description of me, but this is just the dirty truth, and sadly things were not getting any better after that.
Tell me what happened.
Something happened with the birds.
Wait, what?
The birds. They started acting weird. The first time I really noticed this, I was eating a sandwich in Dock Square, and I saw a bunch of seagulls coming next to me. I thought they were attracted by my food, so I just forgot about it. But after that, some birds kept sticking around me. All the time, wherever I was, whatever I did, I always had at least one or two birds flying around me. It was creepy.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
It was oppressive to the point that I started to feel very uncomfortable next to them. So, from time to time, I used to shoot some of them. But, I can't get rid of them. They come back. They always come back.
This is crazy.
Yeah, this is crazy. And I was going crazy. I couldn't see the point of all this anymore. What was my life? I was using Psycho more than ever. Selling my soul each day for a few caps.
Yeah.
Wasting my bullets shooting at birds. And so what?
What happened?
Well, what had to happen finally happened. I bought some of this super duper psycho from a guy. A fucking psychopath. But man, these drugs are awesome. Too awesome, I guess. Cause I got super duper high. Yeah, I will never forget that night.
I'm listening.
It was a nice evening of July. I was alone. Everything was quiet. The perfect scenario to inject some super duper crap into my veins. This sounds like a bad decision, right?
Drug dealers.
Yeah, I've been waiting for that man. Up to Lexington, 1 to 5. I shouldn't have used these games. It was a bad idea. Yeah, it was. And I regretted it pretty quickly. At first it was great, I won't lie. It was a goddamn high. But too high. Much too high. And I wanted it to stop, but no. There was no return. I felt very bad, so I got outside to take a breath. But my legs wouldn't agree with me, so I fell on the floor. But it was okay. Gravity couldn't hurt me anymore.
Yeah.
Nothing could hurt me anymore. It was too late. I looked above me. There was a summer sky and all these stars. They looked like little fishes. I wish I could dance with them over the night, but it was too late. The Sandman was coming, he said. Silly little girl, it's time to sleep. Don't worry, this was just a nightmare, and now it's over. Can you hear them? Birds beating their wings.
My God. I'm so sorry.
The birds, The birds! I felt them coming over me, perching on my body, their claws scratching my back and their beaks pinching my flesh. I woke up on the ground with a startled jolt. I opened my eyes and I saw him. His shadow was coming from the light. He was all dressed in white. I couldn't see his face, it was so bright, but I knew he was there for me. I asked, "Are you an angel?" But he said, "What a mess you are. Come here." Then he took me in the light with him.
What are you talking about?
It was so bright, but no, I wasn't going to heaven. Actually, it was a teleporting device. That is similar to the one I gave you.
What happened?
What happened next is... well, a part of my humanity was erased, later replaced by data. I lost what I was and became what I am. Now, my heart beating code is binary, and my memory is a hard drive. Sometimes, we have to make sacrifices to get back from our ashes. There's always a price to pay when playing with magic.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about real magic. Once upon a time, there was a man who was using magic all the time. From his ivory tower, he watched me killing the wrong guy. He could have been mad at me, but I did it so well that instead he had a plan for me. So, through the eyes of his feathered watchers, he kept an eye on me. But that night, I wasn't supposed to go to bed so early. It was not in his plan. So he locked me in a bright cell and filled me full of chemicals. He kept me in his castle. He was waiting for the storm. When the thunder struck, taking me out of hell, I was born again. I opened my eyes and I saw his face for the first time. He was staring at me, all dressed in white. He leaned over me and whispered in my ear. We're not playing God. We're only attempting to set things right. There's nothing you should fear. Be easy.
What happened to you?
I don't know how long I remained locked up. I remember walking in a cycle for hours, months, maybe years in this small bright cell. I hated this light. I hated this room. I hated this robotic voice coming from nowhere saying,
Change of direction from time to time, you will weaken your joints.
it no longer mattered to me whether it was night or day. I remember walking in a cycle for hours saying my name. I'm Darlene. I'm Darlene. I'm Darlene. Darlene. I didn't want to forget who I was. Who I was. That's me, that I was trying so hard to forget before. Now, I was trying to retrieve these binary pieces of my blurry past. I couldn't be that killing machine you wanted me to be. Not anymore. Be easy, again and again.
Be easy.
Be easy. I heard it too many times. Be easy. That's what they say when they want you to be someone you don't want to be. Be easy. Oh, what I said. You're gonna tell me the magic shutdown card? Come on, please do it. Hell can be worse than this life. Be easy. I didn't want it anymore. Be easy. Just tell me one more time. Be easy. So I was. Just one more time. I kissed him, but I told him this was the last time. And while my fingers were compressing his carotid, and while his body was slowly sagging between my arms, I whispered in his ear, I'm the shadow of the downfall, the monster you created, and now I will give you back that gift. I will make you feel the caress of death, so you'll be just like me. It took 6 guys to get me off his body. I wanted him to suffer as much as I loved him.
That's a hell of a story.
After that, I was tied to a bed. No comic book, no pancakes, nothing. Punished I was. No, I'm kidding, it was just horrible. During this time, and far from his grip, the whole world he built around me started to crack down. The sun he was slowly fell into the sea. He was dead now, and I killed him. Was his power over me just an illusion, a mirage, that only existed in my head?
Whoa, you're safe. Calm down.
Don't you understand? I'm a creature, rebuilt from ashes, a morbid phoenix walking the earth. If I live through this, it's only because he decided it. Because he took me out of hell. Because he took me out of the lion's den, and now I will live forever. 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 The eternity sounds pretty long, don't you think? I don't want to be alone. I don't want to be alone. Nobody wants to be alone.
Well, that's the past. You're not alone anymore.
I'm Darlene. I'm Darlene. I'm Darlene. I'm Darlene. Darlene had a mole rat, a mole rat, a mole rat. Darlene had a mole rat, and his name was Penny. He used to dig some holes, some holes, some holes. He used to dig some holes in the glowing sea. One day he dug a grave, a grave, a grave. One day he dug a grave, but our corpse disappeared. Yeah.
Is everything all right?
Buggy. Wait a second.
System restore points listed. Please wait while your files and settings are being restored. Please wait while your files and settings are being restored. Please wait while your files and settings are being restored.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk about it later. I don't have to be sorry about what I am, but I don't want to impose this on someone else. I need to know. Will you bear with me?
I'm always here for you. There's nothing you could say that would ever change that.
Oh, really? That was unexpected. Well, be user-friendly and maybe I'll let you upload your data into mine. And soon, if things stay that way between us, I'll tell you the end of my story. Yeah, I promise.
Worry, 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 there's a death fly out there. Worry, 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 woe is me.
How's it going?
What's the angle here?
Well, let me go and get some sleep. Well, luckily the Constitution isn't too far away, because I don't think I can actually sleep in the Cabot household. Right, now we've got ourselves sorted out. Had a lovely chat with Darlene. This should be the Darlene quest log. Let's go back and talk to Cabot. Or should I say Edward Deegan?
That is not acceptable. Imogen is missing and I want her found.
She's not missing, Mother.
Do you know where she is?
No, but
So did you find out what happened to the
Missing and I
courier?
want her found. What else is Edward for if not
Some
to
raiders
keep the
set up
family
camp near Parsons and ambushed him. I took care of them.
I don't like raiders operating so close to Parsons.
If your father were here,
I hope this isn't the start of something serious. What about the serum he was carrying? Did you get any of it back?
Jack, how dare you speak so disrespectfully about your sister?
There was only this one vial left.
Oh, good. I was afraid we wouldn't get any of it back. Here's your pay for the job. I'm throwing in a little bonus for bringing back the serum. That was good work. Now, as far as what's next. Oh, hell. I guess it's time you met Wilhelmina. Jack's not gonna be happy about it. Come on.
I can feel the magic in this place.
Imogen's out there somewhere, maybe even lying.
How's it going?
Yeah.
Don't even care.
Let's go, please.
I insist you send someone to find Imogen.
She's a grown woman. She's perfectly capable.
Jack, I'll take care of it. Mrs. Cabot, don't worry. I'll send someone to find Imogen.
Thank you, Edward. I can always count on you. Why can't you be as devoted as dear Edward?
You shouldn't indulge her, Edward. It just makes her more impossible to deal with next time.
Just doing my job. Speaking of which, here's all we got back of the last delivery from Parsons. Raiders
hey,
got the rest of
got a
it,
sec?
I'm sorry to say.
You should talk to Edward if you need anything. Ah, good. Finally. This will help settle Mother down.
Imogen is Jack's sister. You probably figured that out yourself. She's, a little flighty. Impulsive. From time to time, she runs off. Usually with a new boyfriend. Then I send somebody to bring her home.
Sounds like a piece of cake.
I don't know where she's gone, but I can give you a place to start. She's been spending a lot of time in Good Neighbor. That's a jazz club there, the third rail. Somebody there must know something. She's not known for keeping her mouth shut.
Got it. Off to Good Neighbor then.
Right, as she said,
are you doing?
off to Good
Now
Neighbor
you've
then.
met the matriarch of the family. Explains a lot, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Thanks for joining me on this mind-blowing journey through the Commonwealth Wasteland Wanderers. If you enjoyed the twists and turns of our modded Fallout 4 escapade and Darlene's gripping life saga, don't forget to hit that like button. It's your way of gearing up for the next thrilling instalment. But hold on to your vault suits, because guess what? This is just the beginning. Yep, you heard it right. This epic quest turned out to be so massive that we had to split it into 2 heart-pounding parts. So mark your calendars and set those Pip-Boy alarms, because part 2 is dropping like a mini nuke next Friday. And for the cherry on top, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell. Trust me, you won't want to miss what happens next in the Wasteland. Until then, fellow survivors, stay legendary, stay tuned, and I'll catch you in the next one.